Hi everyone, why not come in and watch me prepare some homemade soul food oxtails. I'll see y'all inside. Why not? Why not?
Kick.
Why not? I need me some true competition.
Everybody shake your baby.
Why not? Hi everyone, welcome to Why Not? It's your girl Wylondria, and I want to thank all of you for coming in today, and happy Monday. Before we get started, please like this video, share with everyone so I can continue to grow. Subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you have notifications every time that I post. Go over to Tyra's channel, like her channel, share over there. Subscribe to her channel, Tyra's Big World of Flavor. Look in the description box. Join her channel. Go to Amazon, purchase her books. Go to Teespring and purchase her merch. She did all of the illustrations herself. So today, y'all, we are going to be cooking some soul food. I'm gonna show y'all how I prepare my oxtails for dinner on Sunday, and the video for that will be coming out on Tuesday with us eating, and why not enjoy me preparing it? So come on in. So y'all, I'm gonna start first. I actually put the oxtails in the container. Y'all, I thought I was videoing again and I forgot I wasn't. And I put flour in the container as well, and I shook it up. And now I'm just browning my oxtails on both sides. And then I have my crock pot there. Of course, I had Tyra to help me out. She's in the back. You can hear her a little bit. But she's helping me out. She cut up my onions for me, and she got me some things and picked up some things. We actually did this after our cook-off on her channel on Saturday, because it's your pretty lady. I'm back at it again, cooking Sunday soul food dinner. I am preparing homemade oxtails on onions smothered in gravy. Yes, so y'all gonna see how I do this, and I just put the oxtail I just browned on top of the onion that's in the crock pot already. I'm gonna add a little bit more grease because I didn't have enough oil in the pan for the first set, so this should hold me for the next two sets. You know, oxtails are like Lay's potato chips. You can't eat just one. You get one, you're ready to get the other ones. And I'm telling y'all, it was so good, because we already ate it, so I'm doing this after we ate it. But yes, I'm browning the second batch, and we're going to have some oxtail, some fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, some mustard greens, and y'all, I hadn't had mustard greens in a while, and some rice and the gravy that I'm going to prepare. So I'm going to show y'all how I do my oxtails, and I'm going to show y'all how I do my gravy, because as we know, when you cook oxtails, they form so much grease in your crock pot. So either you go on constantly and you have to skim off the fat from the top. So what I did was I actually went on YouTube, and I forgot whose channel it was, and I saw how they prepared theirs. So I want to do mine very similar. And I took a note from his book, but then I had to go back to my own book when y'all see when we get to the gravy part. But this is us. This is me browning, and of course I'm using the skillet. So in the skillet, it cooks quicker. So that's why I'm using the skillet. So I'm just letting it brown. And I know y'all gonna hear Tyra tell me I might need to cut it down. I think that was this batch right here. Because yes, I'm using the skillet. I know I'm using the skillet, but y'all, I kind of like forgot I was using the skillet. You know, you don't need much heat when the skillet gets hot. So this will be done in a few. Y'all, that's that yawn from that good Sunday soul meal. Yes. I should have edited this yesterday, but I had to wait into the final product, because as you see, I'm cooking it in a crock pot. So of course it was not going to be ready right then. So I actually set my clock twice last night. I put it on when we were done, maybe around 9:30, and I set it for like 1 or 2 to see how it was doing, and it wasn't ready. So I set it again around 4. And y'all see me shaking it up right there because I have the last batch of I don't even think that's the last batch. Yeah, I think it is the last batch. The last batch of the oxtails there with the flour. And y'all see I coated it. And I coated it because it's going to be in a crock pot. And that'll actually make more of the gravy and less of the oil. Less of the oil. Just thicken my gravy even more. That I'm going to make and put on top of there. So that's what I'm going to do. And if y'all hear moving, that's Tyra on this air mattress. Y'all don't fuss at her. She's just an old lady moving around. That's all. That is it. She's around in our computer, in my dad and them computer room watching TV. And we ain't laying on the chair, so we pull out the blow up mattress. But yep, that's the last batch. Because y'all see the little crumbs. You got to get every little bit. Every little bit. And y'all, let me tell y'all this. That thing been popping up my arm. Yes, that grease is popping up my arm. But I was a trooper. You ain't hear me flinch. You ain't see me flinch. You ain't hear no ooh, ooh, ooh. You ain't hear none of that. I was just taking it. I was taking it like a woman. I was taking it. That grease, no, it was popping me. Like I was frying chicken. And y'all know how it is when you frying chicken or bacon. It's worse, but you know, it was similar. Y'all get the picture. You get the picture. But yeah, y'all, I was so ready to put this on and so ready to eat it. It had the whole house smelling wonderful the entire night. I woke up so hungry. Oh, and Princess, we did have potato salad too. We had potato salad. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And it was delicious. Everything was delicious. My sister, she did the mustard greens and she did the cornbread. And I did everything else. Yes, I did. So now, won't you sit in the chair? Need you get back on there and make no noise? Oh, okay. I ain't doing my video, but you walk in. Y'all, she just can't let me be great by myself. She just got to be around me all the time. But okay, so now I'm about to, she just came back to see what I had to say about her. See? Yeah, because I can't whisper, so hey. Alright, now y'all, what I'm going to do is something different from what I normally do. I normally do a roux. I normally do a slurry. Let me say that. I normally do a slurry and then I do my gravy. But I tried it this guy's way that I saw, and I know I'm not accustomed to that because it takes too much to get all the lumps out, and if you let it sit too long, it be like, and y'all gonna hear me say it's like cornbread because it then formed so hard, and I didn't like it. So I actually did a combination of both. I did the roux portion, and then I also did the slurry, which I will be doing later. I even had the whisk, y'all. My little arm was tied. I don't have no upper body strength. My little arm was tied. It was tied, I tell you. With me trying to do this roux thing. And the whisk. Yeah, I ain't like that. I ain't like that at all. Yeah, here go me. Y'all, I was just like frustrated with him. Like, ugh, I don't do it like this. Why I ain't just stuck to my guns and did what I normally do? Here I am dropping stuff. I just got a little frustrated. Then dropped my spoon. Tyra, she picked it up for me though. And then I'm going to drop my whisk. I don't know. I was just frustrated when I saw them little drippings. Even though it would have been camouflage, but I ain't want it thickening. Then you'll have some dumplings in the oxtail. And I do not want no dumplings and oxtails. They don't even go. It might go. But I ain't want to be the first one to discover it. So I ain't want to do that. No dumpling. Ooh, y'all that sleep. Woohoo. I tell you. I'm about to hit the road too. But I said I want to get this done so I can edit it and export it and upload it for tomorrow. So now I'm actually adding in the browning gravy seasoning to give it some color. And y'all, this is a great seasoning. I was at IGA and they had seasonings like for $1. And they the browning, I forgot we had it because we just purchased it this week. And because we normally use like the little liquid one, but the browning gravy is just as good. Now see, I'm heavily seasoning my gravy because I lightly seasoned the oxtails when it was frozen. I actually just seasoned one side of it because I knew what I wanted to do with it, and I didn't want to over season it because you don't want to have a good meat and then you can't enjoy it because it's too salty. So I add the browning gravy, and then I'm going to add in some onion that Tyra roughly cut. I told her it did not have to be perfect because I want the good onion. When you pick it up in the gravy, you have that good sauteed onion with you. Oh, y'all, it was so delicious. It was so delicious. I should have did a mukbang where it was close up while I was eating, but y'all wouldn't have got the food because it went in my mouth so quick. I'm telling y'all it did. It was just so good. You know how you normally have to fight and be sucking on the bone of the oxtail? I didn't have to do all of that. Just that little creamy, little gristly part up there. That's the only part. Everything else just fell right off. Yes, it did. You ain't had to worry about nothing getting stuck in your teeth. It was just, oh, it just melted. I was so proud of myself. So here are the onion. And like I said, they are roughly chopped. Now you say, that's some big old onions. Yep. But when I tell you they marinate and they saute down, oh, it's like a nice sheet over in the gravy that you're going to eat with your oxtail. Oh, it was so good. And then it just lay right over the rice. Oh, I'm telling y'all, it was delicious. Here go me again. I'm still mad at the gravy. I'm still mad. Still mad. So I'm going to ask Tyra if she would fix me a slurry. I'm going to ask her to fix me a slurry so I can feel a little bit better about what I'm doing, because that's a little bit of gravy for one, and then I need a little bit more because, like I said, the gravy will soak up the flour, the thickening of the gravy. It will soak up the grease as it forms with the oxtails. So, yeah. So, I'm going to ask her to do me a slurry. I'm about to season it now. Some more water. And then I'm going to add seasoning salt. I know y'all say that's a lot. It really wasn't a lot because it's going to coat all that meat there. And then pepper, a lot of pepper. My dad loved a lot of pepper because he would add pepper to everything even after you put pepper on it. So yeah, y'all going to get a little sneeze. Yes, that's me. Yeah. And then I am going to add meat tenderizer to my gravy. I know y'all saying, what? I did put some on the meat when I froze it, when I was seasoning it, but I want to make sure that it was tender. So I'm going to add meat tenderizer to it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm breaking up the onion some now. Really just thinking. There she goes. She gave it to me. Yeah. So this is the seasoning salt. And then I think I'm going to add the meat tenderizer. I know I could be telling y'all this while I'm cooking, and I know y'all might want to see my face, but y'all, it be so much extra stuff going on, extra conversation, and asking, you know, as my dad if you need anything and all of this. So I didn't want it to interfere with me giving, you know, a play-by-play of what I'm doing, because you'll hear the TV in the background, you'll hear all the walking and all of this. So I'm like, I'll just go ahead and do voiceover. So there we go. There's my slurry. And as I do with my slurry, and how I taught Tyra is, when you pouring it in, you stir in that area where the slurry is going into your into your liquid, so it won't clump up. So now I'm just doing it around, and actually it's thickening up on that side. So I'm going to go around to another side. Oh, I guess I was ready. I go on the other side because it wasn't thick enough. So then I thicken that up, and then I move it around, and then I go on another side and I thicken that up. Stir as I pour. Yep. That's what I like to do, to thicken up my gravy. Stir as I pour. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm feeling a lot better. As y'all see, it's darker, it's thickened. It's thickened even more, and you'll see even more when I pour it on there. And no, I'm not trying to cook my onion down, because it's going to be in a slow cooker, and it's going to cook even more on the slow cooker. So that's why I really wasn't trying to cook it down. I was just flavoring it with the gravy, and I'm gonna taste it, and y'all gonna hear Tyra talking about, ooh, that's salty. You're gonna add a little bit of water, which I was gonna do anyhow. The rest of the little water that I had when I was making the gravy, I was gonna pour it on top to try and coat or to lessen some of the saltiness, which I knew it would, because that's a lot of meat there, and then it had to penetrate the meat and then all the onions and all of that down there, so it would combine well. I knew it would. So now I'm going to pour the gravy on top of the oxtails. Yep. And then I'm going to pour the little bit of water that's remaining. I'm just going to spread it out a little bit. And I'm going to pour the little bit of water, and then I just cover it and put it on high. I put it on high, set my clock for 2 o'clock, and I checked it, and this is the 4 o'clock outcome. This I will set my clock at 4, and I saw that it was ready, and I just cut it off and I unplugged it. Did not put it in the refrigerator, because you know you're not supposed to put hot foods in the refrigerator. It actually spoils it. So I knew it would still be good, because we were getting up in the morning to prepare. So y'all, please like this video. Please share with everyone. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell so you have notifications every time that I post. Go over to Tyra's Big World of Flavor and do the same for her. I hope all of you have enjoyed this, and I hope you'll try this recipe if you haven't already done so. If you haven't, please tag me in it, and why not come back tomorrow and see me eat.